good luck to both of them. I hope they both have fantastic games and fantastic big spins, of which we might be a part of those big spins. And wouldn't that be lovely, huh? We'll be very happy if that was the case. I tell you what, I'll be very happy for them coming second in the $1 million spin. I'll take that. It's very generous of me, but what can I say? I'm a generous guy. No problem at all. You're welcome, guys. I'm tempted to be really tricky. Double check here. I think could be okay. We're definitely going to bet this river. Pretty happy. Lots of 5x and 8x in the range. It's actually probably kind of close to raising, targeting an 8x here, but we just call. I'm not thrilled enough to raise. All right. Pleased with the turn check. Obviously, you weren't getting a call from 2-3 off. Did any fish pretend to be, you put the fish net in or something, and then a fish goes, oh, I'm stuck, help me. And you go, oh, I got a fish. And then you run to the lakeside and you think, oh, let me get the nail. And little do you know, that fish was a decoy.
Fish are friends, not food.
And then 2 big fish got their big net and they catch you. And you go, how do you like it? And you go, oh no, help me. And instead of them being caught by the little worm, they've caught you, and then they say, well, the worm has turned. Did that happen? What? Now, ask us, what a familiar spot from our coaching today, kind of, right? What was I can't remember our conclusions. We were in the small blind, though. What a familiar spot to our coaching today. I was going to say, we can donk here. I don't think donking this hand makes any sense. God, I mean, we couldn't have asked for a more similar spot, huh? Okay. There's a lot of jack-X in the limping range. A lot of jack-X in the limp stabbing range. A lot of jack-X in the barreling range. Oi. Ah, dear me, huh? We're unblocking bluffs. That's a good thing. 8x, 7x is all there. 8-6, 7-6. Does he value bet a hand like 10-9? No. So I guess we'll just call with this hand. It's never a fold like we know it in theory, but yeah. Couldn't fold, could I? We all talked about how overbluffed that spot might have been. If it hadn't been for that silly session we did literally 6 hours ago where we all said, this is an overbluff spot, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, I would call down anything here. Oh, yeah. It's so easy overbluff. Maybe. But it was slightly different, wasn't it? Slightly different. I don't think we made a theoretical mistake, but such is life. Okay, I think check-in again makes sense. 2x isn't really that relevant for us. We have not many turn 2 pairs. 9-2 suited maybe, 7-2, don't have 5-2 suited. So let's check. We have a fairly comfortable check call. River straight, that's pretty good for us. Speed at which your opponent checked, I would in general, typically expect no 2 pairs to be in the range, no 9s to be in the range. Might check this again. Can definitely go for thin value on the river. Can definitely have a lot of bluff blockers, so I think it's sensible to check this. We'd lose to maybe some sort of rivet 8 or something, which is exactly what we're up against. But I think given the range on the turn, we assess fairly accurately, in that it was just air. I think it makes sense to check that river, because I think it's pretty tough to not bluff air on that river, because every air you have has a blocker at that point, right? Unless you have King Queen, which is pretty atypical, right? Jack 9 suited. Should we try it, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes!
Where's the noise? Where's the noise? Quickly.
I heard you limp. Every single button. What else is limp? Maybe your cock.
Thanks very much. Jack said, I think we can defend against the 6BB ISO here. Don't have any too big problems with this. Not a great flop for the 1/3 ISO. Going to be some ace-king in that range. Going to be some king-queen in that range. Could call 1 with this sizing. Backdoor treasure, backdoor flush draw. And I think it's going to be pretty polar. I expect them to range bet this board. So let's give this a call. Obviously not really a good turn, but we have a very happy fold now. Like, we're not too worried about it, right? And I think opponent, if they have a hand that versus anything that isn't a Queen X plus, they feel pretty compelled to check this turn. Any bluff, let's say. Typically, a lot of people don't have ISO bluffs there. They do. We just get to win, and we don't have to risk a lot at all. Like, honestly, 3 BB is probably enough. I even think less might be enough, but let's do 3 BB. Oh, we've been called. I guess we're jamming river. It would be very weird for them to have a 2 diamond card, so flushes are almost out of the range. King Jack is there maybe, but we block it, so it's actually a pretty premium bluff. But King Jack's the only hand we're worried about. Maybe pocket 10, but again, not too worried about that. Again, we don't have much air in our range, so I think we just tank a bit, like rep this. Then we got like aces, queen 10, ace, jack, whatever. Don't think we have much air. King queen, wow, that's a ambitious call sound. Okay, nice, good call, good call.
He's not serious, is he?
Fair. I mean, the king blocked some bluffs too.
He's not wrong.
That worked out. Nice.
He looks sad.
Yeah, again, we said we'd limp quite a lot. This was Antoine who had an ISO bluff, so that's important strat to be aware. We're definitely limping Jack 10 suited. Let's encourage Antoine in the hands. He decides he's not encouraged at all. Here comes along. I think checking back is somewhat okay here. It's a pretty specific reason why I'll do some funny things here, but I think it's kind of cool. Give it for a delay for 2BB. So he's been hand like 6-8, 6-5, 10-6, etc, etc. We go for a check raise, which is pretty unorthodox, I would say, on this line. Like, it's pretty unusual. Maybe a hand like 9-7. Like, you have to really... Because we're not in, like, we're in an ABC, whatever sort of strategy, it's kind of strange. But we'll give it for a call. 7 could be good, could be bad. I'm not sure what to make of that. Like, not really 7x in the check raising range other than 9-7. But there's some 10-8, which we block. There's some 8-5, which we unblock. Why would you not probate 5 or under? So the check raise is weird. Could be 9-7. I think I'm just going to call, though. If we fold this, I think it's pretty bad. 8-2, yeah. We lost a kind of spewed a bit in a big button spot, and that one we won some back, so that's nice. Makes us about break even for the button limps today, so we can replay the sound, ladies and gentlemen, after we lost our minds earlier on.
Every single button. What else is limp? Maybe your cock.
Maybe, who knows? All right, Antoine. Heads up against Antoine. Now, we know he ISO'd a bluff before. That's about all I've got. He chooses to min bet here. I would say he's got pairs or he's got bluffs. Either way, happy continuing the sound. Expect him to check a lot here, actually. So that when he keeps barreling, it's kind of interesting. Perhaps weights him a bit more towards a lot of 4-5, 4-6, 6-5, stuff like that. Maybe 7x, probably less likely 2 and 3s. Give it another call. River in the nuts is a good idea. He checks now. 4-5 probably bets. I would say his value probably bets. I think he's weighted towards 7x more frequently. It's going to be tough for him to fold 7x. I'm going to go for a pop bet. Fairly confident he'll call a 7. But he might not. When he folds is really interesting. Could be like a straight draw that he missed. 6-4, something like that. I'm not sure. Not sure I should limp 6-2 or not. Especially if he's got donks. I think it's bad. Especially if he's donking non-premium. That's also bad, right? So I think we'll probably start with a fold there. Going to call 9-4 suited. I don't know sizing that river is interesting. He tanked a little bit. It does feel maybe at a pet. Maybe he just donked twice with a 3x that sizing. Not so. Snapped, snap checked here. I'm going to check again. And if he snap checks, I guess we'll go for a bluff and reveal. Although we could have definitely gone for an earlier bet. I'll go 3BB. And let's see. I think he hasn't got a king or a jack here. So yeah, feels a little bit like he's maybe playing somewhat honestly. I'm not sure. That was a snap check back. I would say it's pretty weak on this board. So we're going to be winning this pot, I've decided. Unless he's got 10-2 off, which might snap check back. Okay, we'll give real consideration on this flop. But maybe he was just distracted. Okay, maybe. What could he be doing? In Belgium, he could be there with a Belgian waffle. He could be there with his Kevin De Bruyne shirt. Or his Simon Mignolet. Big Simon Mignolet fan.
He's lost his mind.
Jack 7 off will defend Queen 5-3. Snap checks. Jack on the turn. I like it. I'm going to check here. Maybe could bet. But let's check. Now he delays 2BB. That's actually a little bit intimidating in that we might be beat here against King Jack or something. Ace Jack. I guess we'll call. 7's a lovely card.
Yeah, boy.
Is he going to value bet King Jack, Ace Jack here? Probably not, to be honest. So I'm actually going to donk here. 5BB. I think he calls King Jack. I don't think he bets King Jack on the turn. Could have queens. That would be suck. But yeah, there we go. We're going to call. And I think that's good. Ace Jack, as we suggested. And I think that's nice. I don't know. I'm not convinced he always bets that on that river. Like, there's a lot of recreationals that would just check that back on the turn. So I actually am really pleased we donked that river, even though it's a little bit. And we were kind of spot on in terms of our feelings about that